Okay, hello YouTube. I'm back again, not that long ago since my last upload. And today we're going to be going over a expanded deck today that I like a lot. This is before the new ruling of the expanded list, where they added Getsis, Double Puzzle of Time, Hex Maniac, and Wally to the list. 3 of the 4 cards are in this list, but I'm going to still enjoy them while I still can, because I had an expanded tournament today, I have one in 2 days, and I had one last week, so there's still some expanded events that are going on before these rules take effect. They're not going to take effect, I think, until like August or around there, until after the rotation for Sun and Moon on, for the standard format. But let's just get into this list. This is going to be Zoroark GX, basically, or zoroark. So we're going to do the standard 4 Zorua, 4 Zoroark GX, and one of the little one. So this is going to be your main thing you want to get out. The Zoroark GX is really powerful. Trade ability allows you to discard a card and draw 2. We can manipulate that with something later, and then so it would focus. Hold on. And then it's Riotous Beating Attack, which does 20 times the amount of Pokemon on your bench. There are going to be a bunch of different ways to make this even better than it is in Standard, but we'll get to that when it comes to it. And then we got one of these Foul Play ones, which allows us for a double colorless copy your opponent's attack. That can copy GX attacks, and without using your GX attack. So we have those. To help us set up, we got 3 Shaman. And we got 2 Tapu Lele. We have the Shaman for the setup ability, allows us to draw until we have 6 cards in our hand. Adds another spot on our bench for Zoroark GX attack. And then we have Tapu Lele, which helps us with Wonder Tag to get a supporter. Some of the rest of the Pokemon in here, you can probably add or take out some of them depending on what you feel. But some essentials are Execute. Basically, with these, you can use their propagation ability, which allows you to keep bringing them out of the discard. You can use them for Ultra Ball, you can use them for trade, you can use them for anything that discards, and you basically don't even have to pay the cost because of it. Then we have a 1 of Seismitoad. This is really helpful if you want to start with it, or if you can, Quaking Punch 30, shut off your opponent's abilities, or your opponent's items. We have actually, let's go to this first. A Sudowoodo. Basically, we're going to be running Skyfield. No surprise here. 8 bench, which means 180 damage, plus a choice band, 210 with a full bench and a choice band. But on top of that, we can roadblock our opponent so they only have 4 bench. But if we do come across a mirror match, we do run a 1-1 Alolan Muckline, which allows us to turn off their Sudowoodo's ability. And then we're allowed to just, fill up our bench again. And then this is kind of a tech for whales. 1 of Oranguru. It basically confirms you at least a tie in the match. With the resource management, and this is also going to be helpful after after we have to use the updated expanded list, ban list. With the resource management, putting 3 cards into our deck. It's just such a good card. Okay. Next we're going to move on to the supporters. We got, okay, let's see here. 2 Bridget. Bridget helps us with our getting our Zoruas out early. 2 Colorless. We're going to have a big bench, and your opponent's probably going to have a decent sized bench also. So I might as well, because you can draw heavily off of that. A lot of the times when I use it, I could draw at least like anywhere from like 8 to 10 cards, if not more. Super good. 2 Sycamore, discard your hand, draw 7, pretty standard. Those are our 2 ofs for supporters. Then we can move on to our 1 ofs. Let me just get these out the way. We have 1 N, which is defaultly good. 1 Guzma, it's like your catcher, bring something up. 1 Getsis, which is actually getting rotated out of the Expanded format. Your opponent reveals their hand. Shuffle all items you find there. Draw that many that they shuffled. 1 Ace Arola, picked up your damaged Pokemon. 1 Hexmaniac, use your trades, and then shut your opponent off of abilities. 1 Karen, for Night March and Beast, shuffle a Pokemon back into deck. And 1 Zoroark, this card, your opponent takes a special energy or tool off their Pokemon. Can be helpful. Okay, onto the items. We got our 4 ofs, which are going to be... Hold on. 4 Versus Seeker. We're not running a whole lot of supporters, like quantity-wise, so this is going to help us get them all back. We're going to be running 4 Ultra Ball. There's a lot of Pokemon, and you're going to want them, so Ultra Ball is always helpful. And you can also Ultra Ball away the Execute, so you don't really have to pay the cost of it. And then Rip Puzzle of Time. This is getting taken out of the expanded list, which I'm really sad to see. But I'm going to use it while I still can. Where you want to play 2 at the same time, and you get 2 of any cards from your discard pile into your hand. Pretty broken, and that's kind of why I got taken out. For the rest of the items, we got 2 Battle Compressor. Allows us to discard the things we don't want to draw into, or the eggs. 2 Choice Band. That extra damage helps in a Zoroark mirror match. Full bench and a Choice Band hits 210. We got a 1 Float Stone. If we start with something we don't like, or we can just put it on something we want, give it free retreat, so we can use like a Gleesmer or something. Sorry for the shaking. 1 Special Charge gets your DCUs back. 3 Skyfield, pretty standard. You're going to want those to fill up your bench, do more damage. And for the A-Spec of choice, I feel like this is going to be a lot better even after like the updated version of the expanded list. Dowsing Machine. I'm not playing Computer Search. I like Dowsing Machine a lot more, because you can Dowsing Machine for your Puzzle of Time, so you can keep using Puzzle of Time and keep getting back the Dowsing Machine, so you're kind of like cycling it. And you can also use its cost basically for free using the eggs. So I feel like Dowsing Machine is a lot better than Computer Search in this case. And then for our energy count, just 4 DCEs. All we're going to be attacking with really is Zoroark, which has its Rightus Beating attack for a DCE. We have the Foul Play one, which is a DCE. We can even use Shaman for a DCE, Tapu Lele for a DCE. Hold on. A Rangaroo for a colorless. Seismitoad for a DCE. And you're not going to want to attack with anything else, but yeah, all you really need is a DCE and you're good. So that is my expanded Zoroark list. I think it's really good. I've been doing pretty good with it. Not too much of bad weaknesses. Maybe Buzzwole, but it could be useful. That's where you just gotta try and get this guy out to copy their what is it? Absorption GX. So you can get that earlier prize lead. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this deck profile on my expanded Zoroark list. And I might be doing a special video in the future for the, what is it called? Whatever the new set is. Pre-release. Can't think of it. Celestial Storm. I might do something for the Celestial Storm pre-release, but other than that, thank you for watching, and goodbye.